Hey guys, Heather here from Tye-Dyed Iguana, and today is Earth Day, so we're gonna check out some of our plants. We're actually gonna show you 6 of the coolest and weirdest plants that we've got here at our shop. We try to get the ones that kind of look a little bit strange and unusual here to have some fun, so let's go check those out. Alright, first up, we've got our string of pearl plants, also known as Rosary string of beads. Now this is a creeping succulent. Each one of those little round little balls is a leaf. Now this is more of a creeping succulent that will kind of grow over the ground. They also work good as hanging plants. If you just put them in a planter and let them grow out over the sides, they'll just kind of grow down and form little string of pearls. Now if you're lucky, you might be able to get your string of pearl plants to form the flowers. They're little and they're white. None of ours have flowers right now. They're still pretty young, so maybe when they get more developed, they'll get those in. And then right next to our string of pearls, we actually have a plant that's named after a reptile. It's called a string of turtles plant. This is also a succulent, and each one of those little flat turtles is a leaf. And this one is also a good one to grow in hanging planters as well. They're a creeping succulent too, so they'll grow over the sides and form nice hanging plants there. And how they get their name of string of turtles is if you look really closely at the leaves, they're kind of variegated, so it kind of looks like the shell of a turtle. It's flat, round, and then it looks like it's got scutes on it. So that's pretty darn cool. And then right down here, we've got our third succulent on the list actually. Is a shark tooth succulent. Some people also like to call them origami plants because it kind of looks like paper origami. Now these are good for ground cover. They've got a really unique shape. Now these guys, they will get small white flowers as well, and it'll be followed by their top leaves falling off. So they got little leaves up here. I'm guessing those are the top ones that'll fall off, and those can actually form new plants if they take root down in the soil. So if a leaf falls off from here down to the soil there, they can form new plants. Alright, so back here we've got a really fun plant. This is called Shrek Ears. Scientific name Crassula ovata. Now I'm sure you can probably tell why these guys are called Shrek Ears. They're leaves, which are each one of these little tubes. It kind of looks like ogre ears from the movie Shrek.
What are you doing in my swamp?
Now these guys, I think they're also called totally tubular plants. They get all sorts of fun names. And I think there's like 2 different kinds that look almost exactly the same. But yeah, we've got these, and you can see they got tons of leaves on them. They're doing really good. And we've also got some smaller ones right here. I think we might have the 2 different kinds at our shop because these look a lot smaller than these ones. These guys have the smaller tubes. These guys have the really large ogre ear, the Shrek ear type of tubes. So, but yeah, they're both really cool. They're both really fun. One of the weirdest ones. I think this one looks the weirdest of all of these that I'm listing here. So, lots of fun. And then we go over here to our strawberry begonias. Now at first glance these guys don't look really weird, but if you look closely you'll see these pink runners shooting out. They've got little clones on the end of them, and you can actually lay these in soil, and once they take root you can snip them off from the mother plant and they'll form another brand new strawberry begonia for you. So these guys kind of self-replicate. Here you can see one actually starting to form some roots. So this would be a good one to, you could plant it in the same pot, or you could plant it in another pot next to it, and when it's established, you can snip it off from the mother plant. So yeah, those are fun to grow. And then right over here, last but not least, we've got our friendship plants, scientific name Pelea involucrata. And you can see why these guys kind of look weird. If you look really closely at their leaves, you can see that they're kind of quilted. They're very deeply toothed. We call them kind of wrinkly. But yeah, these guys, they also have hairs on them, and they feel kind of fuzzy and kind of rough. So these are definitely one of the unique plants. And if you look really closely over here, you can see this one's got little flowers. These guys in spring will actually form green and pink flowers. We got some green flowers right here, and then over there they've got some pink flowers. So it's kind of cool. Well, actually a bunch of them have different flowers. So this is definitely the time for them to be flowering. But these guys are mostly valued for their leaves. Now these guys are called friendship plants because of how easy it is to propagate them from cuttings. They will easily take root from cuttings, and you can get multiple plants from just one single one. And of course, if you grow more plants, you can give them to your friends. So yeah, those are just some of the many different types of plants we have here at our store. I think those are some of the coolest and weirdest ones we've got right now. So we got a whole bunch that you can look at. So yeah, if you're in our area, come on in, check out all our cool plants. If you're not in our area, you can check out our gardening supplies online. And yeah, happy Earth Day everybody, and we'll see you next time.